is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go now. 18 Gators.
Pick me up. Here we go. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3.
Now the young man who was a Pro Bowler as an undrafted rookie, it's Phillip Lindsay. It'll go as a loss. Of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Faking the give to Lindsay. Here's Locke. This is the tight end fan. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hey, Sam off.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsay. It was Taven Bryan who got him down defensively.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
I got you, boy.
Now Locke throwing on 2nd down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
Set up. 60 or.
They go with Leonard Fournette, third-year back from LSU. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
Pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Throwing on first down is Minshew. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
First down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Get off the field, defense.
Hey, Alpha.
Trick is the mic. Trick is the mic. Let's go.
Minshew, 1st and 10. And connecting here with DJ. Out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
First down, Jaguars.
Here we go. Set. 18 Gator.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Fournette, a first down carry. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. On the tackle that time, Shelby Harris.
Second and 10 at the 29-yard.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll try the right side here with Fournette. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Now Minshew. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Five.
Hey, D-back, let's go. Pick it up, D. Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45.
Looking to throw it. Minshew. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here.
Hey, Haywood.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Tighten up. Pull together.
Get it.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Von Miller in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. And Lambeau will put this one through, and the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you...
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. That's Yannick Ngakoue with a sack.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. To throw it is Locke. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
That's good for Broncos. First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready up.
56, Mike, 56.
Go.
56.
Hey, Charlie. Snap.
Locke now on first down. steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Much 56.
Ready.
To throw again on second down. Lock. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 26.
Set, ready. 70, Indy. Hard. Shoot.
They'll run on first down. It's Lindsey. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
10 over.
Here we go, D. Get on the field.
At the Jaguars' 19-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Lock. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Set. 60 or.
Watch the run.
Hey, orbit.
Throwing his Lock on 3rd down. He'll get this one to Patrick. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
All day, punt. Check. Cross.
They go back to the ground now with Lindsey. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Philip Lindsey, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Now McManus on to kick this one off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Looking to throw again on second down. Minshew, a gain there of 21 yards.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Get it.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. He's got Thompson here, complete. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Fournette running right. He'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd.
Check 26, check 26. Hey, shoot.
They'll try to throw for it with Minshew. The open man is Shark. It's complete.
Come on, set.
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Now Leonard Fournette. Fournette, 1st down, still going. And finally down at the 9-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st. He had his eyes on the end zone once he hit the secondary, but they're...
And I've got to look at this one from the defensive point of view. You just mentioned finally able to slow him down. They've got to figure out a way to make that at the point of attack.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Josh Oliver, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front. Extra point tacked on. It's now 10-7. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Locke. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Finding his way home for the sack that time, Taven Bryan. And, partner, it's safe to say that the secondary really contributed to that sack.
Yeah, nickel set, 5 defensive backs. They covered everything, nowhere to go with the football. But my question is, why didn't he throw it away?
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. On 2nd down, here's Locke. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Check 24, watch 24.
X3, 218, chop it.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Wide, get wide.
Hey, seam 6, seam 6. Let go.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. He's got his tight end Fant. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Solid gain of 18 yards and a Denver first down. Around the NFL, second quarter in Chicago. Early on, it's the Vikings in the driver's seat. And we'll be sure to keep an eye on that one as we go along here. On first down, Lindsey. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
80 weapons. Hey, back up.
At the 45-yard line.
Five.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Locke. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Josh Allen in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today. And he's going to go down again. Yannick Ngakoue picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football. Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Mike, 45. Marcus, defense, Marcus. Check, 45 is the Mike. Check, 45 is the Mike. I'm coming.
Now.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars. This quarterback now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10.
We got 3, fellas, we got 3.
Ready?
Out of the gun is Minshew. This one caught by his tight end Oliver. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Again, Minshew looking to throw. He's got it complete to Thompson. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. It'll be Minshew again. He rifles one that's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted. but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down inside the 25 before he gets out of bounds. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Hey, Delta. Go.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll run with Lindsey. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, and this one just a chipper. And McManus able to put it through. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
It's going to be a long day. Undercut.
General West.
Mike's 50.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Get it.
Again, it's Fournette. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
22-jet bomber. 22-jet bomber. Hey, Alpha.
50. They can't hang with us.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And finding Keelan Cole. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
Complete to Keelan Cole. A gain of 15. And the Jaguar first down.
This quarterback now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10.
Screen.
25. Check 25. Check 25.
Say.
A shotgun give to Fournette. And an alley to run. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They'll run it again with Fournette. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Bullet high.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Ready.
Minshew sets to throw. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he will have the 1st down as he gets this to the 47. Move the chains. A gain of 7 on 3rd down.
Ready.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 47. Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. It's complete to Chris Conley. Touchdown, Jaguars. Chris Conley, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Let's go. Let's do it.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready, set.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Greystone travel.
Check 50. Check 50.
Hey, Jet.
Clock will try again on 2nd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
Pilot, 64, weak. 44
to Mike.
Here they go.
Locke going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Fournette. And he'll go down at the 28. Tackle coming from the safety, Trey Flowers.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Sponge. No. Bang, 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 bang.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Ready.
So a good run by
Ready,
Fournette.
two-star.
Now another 1st and 10.
Hey, Charlie. Sneak-on, 132 fighter. Hey, Foxtrot. Get it.
Minshew, 1st and 10. That one complete. He finds Shark. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. DJ Chark, his first touchdown on the year. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Got it.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
56 is the mic. Tackles.
On 1st down, Locke. Outright, this one goes to Patrick. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 18 big yards on that one, and a Denver first. Locke now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
X3, 218, chopper.
Watch the shot.
Snap.
Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. Miles Jack there to make the tackle. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, Orville. Ready.
Now Locke throwing on 2nd down. Flush to his right. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Leo.
On 3rd down, here's Lindsey. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco 1st down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Phillip Lindsay, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are back within a single score. Nice execution there. Good job by the O-line getting him in for the 2nd time.
And you always have to start with credit there when you're having a big game. I mean, you don't get there by yourself. That's rare. But how about the ability to see the proper holes, pick the proper place to go, and find his way into the end zone?
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each ending in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down, now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, Minshew. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
Rush in, exit.
Rush in. Shift. 45, 45, Mike, 45. It's our time. It's our time.
Lead grip.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Check pass.
A big spot now for the rookie Lock. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Throwing his Lock on 3rd down. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. A pickup of 27, and they pick up the first down in the process.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Lock now. A perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. A run with Lindsey out of the gun. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Well, we talked about Phillip Lindsay so much last year, but it bears repeating. Undrafted in 2018. The Broncos would sign him in May, and that was a good decision. He would have a 1,000-yard season, 9 touchdowns en route to a Pro Bowl appearance. So from undrafted to playing in the Pro Bowl in 10 months, that's pretty clean living for Phillip Lindsay.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Lock being chased out left. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
On 3rd down, Lock. And that is incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. The kick by McManus is good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, fourth quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
45's the mic.
He don't know no better.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Check 24, check 24.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. Over the middle, hauled in by Shark. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Complete to DJ Shark.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards.
50, Mike's 50.
Here we go. Check 3, check 3, check 3.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
Let go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 28. I don't want to make a story where there's not one, but he threw the 3 interceptions last week. Looked a little uncomfortable. He looks much more comfortable today.
Yeah, just 1 pick so far and his team leads. So now they can play complementary football, meaning if he takes care of the ball and his offense, you know, if they're humming along, the defense doesn't have to be out there as long. He's taking care of his guys on the other side of the ball.
They're enjoying a fourth quarter advantage. Now Fournette. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Check 3, check.
Who draw Porter?
Check it out, read.
On 2nd down, it's Thompson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Hey, Echo. Look at me, zipper.
Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
Yep.
Check 45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike. Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know.
Get it.
That one looks like he'll throw here. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking to get that one to Chris Thompson, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him?
30 base.
Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
Let's go, D.
Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45.
Looking to throw it. Minshew. Forced out to his left. It fights him off. Still on his feet. Buying time to his left. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. That touchdown, Charles, the first rushing TD of his rookie year.
I don't know that he's going to be Lamar Jackson or Russell Wilson or Josh Allen at this stage of his career, but he's got youth on his side. Those young legs, he put them to good use there, didn't he?
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
You're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
Ready.
And they will take a knee here. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for Jacksonville, it took a few weeks, but they finally get their first win.